Good morning. It's Wednesday, September the 23rd, and this is Wisdom for Your Week. Most of us talk about what we know, a hobby that we're involved in, our work, something that we have some expertise in. Solomon was no different in what he wrote about in his book of wisdom. Solomon was probably the wealthiest man in the world at the time that he wrote, so he knew money. What might surprise you is that he didn't write a lot about how to get rich, but rather he warned us about the desire to get rich. Solomon had discovered that money and wealth can't deliver on what they promise. It took him a lifetime to discover that painful truth, and he doesn't want us to make that same mistake. And so he gives us some great wisdom in our verses for today. Proverbs 23, verses 4 and 5 says this, "Do not wear yourself out to get rich. Have the wisdom to show restraint. Cast but a glance at riches, and they are gone, for they will surely sprout wings and fly off to the sky like an eagle." Solomon warns us about wearing ourselves out to accumulate money. That doesn't mean we shouldn't work hard to provide for our family. God commends hard work. We should work hard at all we do, in our job and in our ministry and whatever we're doing. But the warning here is about excess. It's about spending all your time and energy and strength in the pursuit of wealth, above and beyond what it takes to live. We all know people who work all the time, not because they have to, but because their goal is the accumulation of wealth. They don't want just enough, they want wealth. And that's unwise. Solomon says, show restraint in that. Don't do that. Don't give in to the temptation to wear yourself out to get rich. Solomon warns us also about making riches the focus of our heart. He says, cast but a glance at riches. He's saying that we should train our minds not to be consumed with thoughts of money and wealth and possessions and the newest and the biggest and the fastest and the flashiest. If all you think about and desire in your heart is stuff and making money to buy more and better stuff, then you've got a problem and you're headed for trouble. Solomon says, don't dwell on getting rich. Here's a reason he warns us about this desire to get rich. He says that wealth is temporary at best. It's fleeting. It's not permanent. Why give yourself to something that won't last? Solomon says that money has a tendency to sprout wings and fly away like a bird. So don't wear yourself out for something that could disappear like that. And that's wisdom for your week.